want to
Thank you,
ask
Stephen.
this question. I want to ask this question. You know, as you watch those Cowboys collapse the way that they did,
Yeah.
I know you talk about how worried you are about Michael Irvin, but I mean, what purpose does he serve now? I mean, I just got to ask that question. I mean, you know, this guy sat up there and he encouraged. Listen, look at the grid. He encouraged people to buy non-refundable tickets to SoFi.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
he cost them money. Okay, and you see how devastated those Cowboy fans were. I mean, what purpose does Michael Irvin serve for you now, Rich Eisen? What purpose does he serve?
Well, you know what? We're going to find out.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
I do believe that at some point on either Saturday or Sunday's NFL Game Day morning, he will serve the same purpose for us as he did for you on Monday.
Right.
I don't believe it will be as lengthy or as, again, dirty as you did. Like, I don't believe we will have a cowboy hat and a cigar
Right.
and show a montage of crying Cowboy fans.
Why not?
But, I think
not?
you've occupied that space so expertly. We can't. There's no there anymore. I mean, this guy right here in particular is, I think an all-time meme. So look, I'm concerned for his mental well-being moving forward, and on top of it, the fact that you might now have gotten in his head about my catching abilities.
Yes.
And the fact that I have not dropped a ball in the demo segments on game day morning yet all year long. And I have said on this show, let me get it right there, right behind me, that I will not drop a pass the rest of this post-game, post-season shows. I think I might have a throwing and catching contest with Michael coming up in the next few days to actually even give you more material.
Talk to me. Rich Eisen never drops the ball.
I personally don't think it's necessary. You've already caught more passes than the Cowboys receivers. I mean, I personally don't think it's necessary at all. But let's get into the game.
No, let me get, can I go? Can I ask a question? Because there's something I want to know. Because obviously, Rich, all we talk about is the quarterback storylines, narratives, and I eat it all up. I love all of it. So tell me this. In your opinion, which quarterback winning would be the best storyline or the most legacy defining?
Oh, gosh. I think, I could go in the direction of, say, Josh Allen, right? That the Buffalo Bills have been dreaming of somebody like him to arrive, and not just someone like him in the way that he performs to spank the Patriots out of the playoffs after 2 decades of being spanked by them. And we could say about Joe Burrow and Tannehill, obviously. The first-timers are the obvious ones, but there's only one answer, and it's Tom Brady. That's it. I mean, if Tom Brady goes back-to-back, the number of times I have said anything of the following, or you have, anybody on either network, any network, if Tom Brady does fill in the blank, well, then he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
He has put more and more space between him and everyone else. If he goes back-to-back for the first time since he went back-to-back, then we will place him in a further stratosphere that no one will ever reach.
Wait.
So that's the answer.
1 second on that, Rich, though. Isn't his legacy already cemented? Don't you feel like we already know Brady's the GOAT? He already has all those rings. I guess I'm sort of leading the witness here, is what Stephen A. calls it. I'm guilty of often on this show. But wouldn't you say it's more so Aaron Rodgers? I mean, with all the offseason talk about him and getting that monkey off his back of winning another than Brady?
Well, I mean, we could say, again, sure. Obviously, him winning 2 puts him on Bart Starr's footing in terms of number of championships won by a Green Bay Packers quarterback. But we're still talking about second place, and maybe that makes your point that Brady's already reached a certain level that he can't actually scrape a ceiling or break through another ceiling. And I say that that's what sports is about, that, greed, for the lack of a better word, is good. That's the way he operates, and that's why Brady is unlike anyone else.
Rich, if anybody knows sports, it's you. If anybody knows what the people want in sports, it's you. Super Bowl matchup, ideal Super Bowl matchup. Out of what?
Right.
Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, the crew. I mean, everything. What's the best Super Bowl matchup for the people in your eyes?
You said it. It's Brady Mahomes. To see Brady try and do it one more time and to see Mahomes get one more crack at Brady, and then the guy that we're all assuming is going to be as terrific as he currently is for as long as Brady has done it in Mahomes, for Brady to beat him twice then in back-to-back years, I think we would be all pulled up in front of the screen to see Brady do it again. Obviously, Green Bay is an incredibly popular franchise, and to see Rodgers go against Mahomes as well, that those would be the matchups I would throw out 1 and 2.
No,
right
for
there.
sure. You know, Rich Eisen, in 1996, Jay-Z always says that's when his career really kicked off, but also, you know, another guy, and I've asked you to look forward
Thank
a
you.
lot in this show, and I'd like to flash back. And can we please show a young Rich Eisen here making
Oh
his
God, that's my
Sports
first Sports
Center
Center.
Dave, yes, it is.
Yes.
Rich,
Yes.
talk me through this. Just seeing this, the memories that come to mind.
Well, first of all, pour one out for the lid. That's the first thing. Secondly, I just remember that day was a March Madness Sweet 16 day. And I remember it was a Saturday of March Madness, and Larry Beal was my co-anchor. And I remember thinking to myself as I went down, and there were about 15 highlights in the show, and I had only seen one before. I said, I have two choices. I can either pee down my leg or go down and do the show. And interestingly enough, I found an option C. I did both, and thankfully I survived it. I will never forget that day. It was a game changer.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.